Hi, this is Erin Harrison coming to you from Cloud Expo in New York City at the Javits Center, and I'm joined by Joe Corvaya from EvolveIP. Welcome, Joe.
Thank you. Happy to be here.
So tell us a little bit about what EvolveIP does and what you guys are doing at the show.
Okay, great question. Well, EvolveIP is a pure play cloud services provider focused in really three critical areas that we see businesses are looking for today: applications, infrastructure, and security. So essentially where we're focused from a business segment standpoint is one, clearly cloud computing in two specific areas. One being virtual private cloud and kind of taking enterprise architectures, bringing them into a utility-based computing environment. Two is cloud VDI, so we're seeing huge interest in the market from that right now. Cloud backup and recovery strategies is a big segment of the business that we're looking at right now as well. But again, it's really focused on really what 90% of the market's looking for out there, which is I want to take my enterprise applications, things that we're using today, I don't want to refactor, I don't want to change what they're doing, bring them into the cloud. The second piece is hosted PBX and cloud contact center, or hosted contact center. That's a very big piece of our business. And then the third is network agnostic and network independent connectivity. So being able to take private connectivity or public connectivity, giving companies an agnostic way to connect to us, and then giving them hosted PBX, cloud computing, a full cloud computing portfolio, and bring it all under one umbrella.
Okay, and I understand you have a little bit of a demo you want to share with us?
Yeah, absolutely. And really what we want to show here is, this is the, that's going to sleep there, but I think that this kind of sums it up. iPad running native Windows 7 desktop operating system. I've got PowerPoint running on a Motorola Zoom, which is obviously an Android operating system. Really the things that we're seeing in the marketplace today is that people are looking for that device agnostic connectivity. They certainly see the benefits in VDI. They understand that it's undeniable, all of the different things that VDI architectures bring. But one of our observation from what we're seeing from our clients is that they want the benefits, they want to be able to leverage mobility, they want reduced administration, they want centralization, they want DR, but they don't want to pay a couple of $100,000, they don't want to go out and hire top-end technical staff and carry them as full-time equivalents, they don't want to go through the training. So what we're showing here in this demo is this is all delivered from our cloud architecture. Like I mentioned earlier, we are standardized on virtual private cloud, or it's kind of becoming known in the industry today as a little bit different than public cloud. It's scalable, not necessarily elastic. It's predictable from a computing resources perspective, and it's secure. And these are the type of architectures that VDI environments run very well on. This is, again, natively licensed VDI, so we're providing our clients a way to get into virtual desktop infrastructures without the upfront investment and still give them the native tools that they're used to control and lock down the environments that they would have on a premise deployment.
Okay, we were talking earlier, you guys recently made some new announcements, so tell us about some of those.
Yeah, so from an announcement standpoint, I mean, our CEO, Thomas Gravina, was just named as a finalist for Ernst & Young's CEO or Entrepreneur of the Year. So we're very excited about that.
Very cool.
Yeah, and I think that those results come out in the next week or two, so we're very proud of that. We've really gained a lot of national exposure over the past, I'd say over the past 12 months as we've expanded our channel community. Channel community from the perspective of traditional channel partners who are looking for experienced cloud providers to go out and present to their customers, and also from the private label side. And then we continue, we have a kind of a single pane of glass portal that we utilize for all of our applications that we call Osmosis. And that's won numerous rewards over the past couple of years in a lot of different segments, and we continue to develop and expand upon that portal really in a lot of different ways.
By and large, cloud is still in its infancy. Where do you see it moving ahead in the next 12 months, and where does EvolveIP fit in?
Great question. So I think a couple of areas. I think we're going to see increased adoption, and it's one of the things that we see in a lot of these shows. 18 months ago, I would be at a show, I'd be speaking about a topic. There'd be 50 chairs in the room, there'd be 15 to 20 of them that are filled. 12 months ago, same room, same 50 chairs, 45 of them were filled. In January, February this year, same room, same 50 chairs, same topic, standing room only, people reaching over each other at the door trying to look in. So, I think we're going to see increased awareness over the use cases for cloud computing and how businesses can really use it for their purposes to solve business problems and meet their needs. Big data is a very good example of it. Big data, we're seeing a lot of, I think it's just another example of, how can we use the flexibility and scalability of the cloud, grid computing, platform computing, to meet a particular need. So I think we're going to see more of that. I think we're going to see more awareness, more adoption. And then we believe that cloud VDI is going to be, and continue to be, certainly one of our fastest growing segments. Everybody wants to talk about it, but we're in that phase right now where people are really trying to understand where it fits in, and we're continuing to see the take rates increase at a rapid pace. So I think that that's something that we're going to see pick up over the next 12 months. Yep, no, that's it. I was just say where we're focused is continuing to obviously drive that forward.
Okay, thank you, Joe. Have a great show.